then we are starting in 7-8, just like that. So just wait until you are.
Locks.
Yeah.
Are you thinking as I am thinking? Good. Bring ample supply of butter and goblin jumper cables.
Oh god. Not again. Go on, Karen, I fucking have them. I don't know if we've got anyone here, man.
Damnable mortals! You scurry through this tomb like vermin, dispatching my underlings and imagining yourselves the equals of the Legion. Heroes, champions, fools! The husk before you was once a vessel for the might of Sargeras. But this temple itself is our prize.
Hello?
Means by which we will reduce your world
I'm back.
to
Back in black.
cinders. Still,
I love that's how you have to
I
say
will
Lexi
not
now.
deprive you of this chance to fall before an ancient one. Let this avatar be the end of you.
Yeah, I'm back.
Cool.
Don't tell me you've already killed Jaden.
No.
Oh,
We got Avatar down last Sunday though.
decent.
So hopefully 3 or 4 pulls and we should get him down again, I reckon.
Nice.
Depends if we've got a similar sort of DPS or not.
Well, I'm here now, so...
Well, we'll see, because I don't think my lag is going to get any better anytime soon. We'll see.
Have you tried resetting your router?
Yeah, I was just going to ask that.
Yep, twice.
Reboot your computer.
Yeah, reset your
I've got a
PC.
feeling it's because someone in the house is screaming.
Streaming porn.
Have you tried connecting a potato to it?
You reckon? Yeah.
Yeah.
See, we've just got hamsters and hamster wheels, but we own 2 pet snakes, so that keeps the hamsters running quite well. Oh, okay, fair enough, yeah.
Right, whilst I'm logging in, I'm going to go and get myself a drink quick.
Well, you seem to be hearing me okay, so
Yeah.
that's not doesn't seem to be lagging that much. A good thing. But it's taking an absolute age to actually log into it.
How come no mic, Ben?
He decided to give his laptop a drink of orange juice.
Okay. GG.
Fair, I did try and feed my
Not
laptop.
funny, really.
Some pasta one day. I was choking on it and coughed, and it just kind of went straight across the screen in the middle of a raid once.
User joined your channel.
Oh, nice.
Hi, Ed.
Hey,
Hey Ed, how you doing, bud?
good thanks. Hiding? I've been hiding.
How's Catty and Will doing with their butter?
Oh, they're doing fine.
I didn't know if you'd seen much of them or been helping them at all.
I helped a bit, not a lot.
What, you turned up and looked at it and went, "Oh, that's a lot to do," and sat down and had a cup of tea?
Nah, I offered to help, and they finished before I got there.
Oh, that was lucky, wasn't it?
Yeah. No, I didn't plan to do it that way. Just happened that way.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
Just the way it happened. What's the tactics for this boss anyway?
Okay.
Probably know that before doing anything.
Who needs an invite? I heard someone saying invite me, please.
Yeah, that was me.
Why are you dead?
Because I was special last time I logged on.
You're so special. My special person I know.
Okay.
Summon me in.
Let me just find the tactics for this fight.
I thought you guys had given it a go or something already.
Yeah, we've downed him already.
Oh, there you go, you must know the tactics.
Well, I thought you were with us. Logged in yet.
No, I wasn't here.
Job. Fucking shit. Sorry.
Where's Callie then?
They're supposed to be back, but I don't see them online.
Ah.
So, yeah.
Oh, right, yeah, I've got to change the old spec of my room.
He was online 53 minutes ago, so I'm assuming that he is back.
Who's that, Caddy?
And you guys still hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, well, he's always late anyway, he has a standard, so...
Yeah.
He'll be around by 8:30, 9.
So Yelski just come online.
Right, has anyone got any agility flasks?
Hey up.
Not with me, sorry. I've got a load in my bank. If you want to summon me back, I can quickly disappear off, pick them up and give them to you.
I'm happy to do whatever we need to do, mate. Oh yeah. I think this in the chat, that'll surprise some people.
So,
I do like that weapon.
do you guys want me to go over tactics again?
I know it.
Okay.
I'll
It's
absolutely
like-
know. I watched the video.
It's slightly changed.
It's going to be
the
alright
first
to
time we
summon
did it. Yeah.
Be alright to summon me back if I quickly go and get these agility blasts.
Yeah.
Cheers, dude. So I'm not standing on the left away from everyone, just stabbing him like I did last time. Seemed to work.
No, because when the tanks have to pick up aggro on him, if you hit him when they don't have aggro on him, he will one-shot you. I don't know if that's changed from the last time.
We've changed the way we're swapping, so we should be
Right,
alright now, but don't that doesn't mean accidents won't happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I thought it was straight on the old maiden when she does her thing, and then jump back like we did last time, and then he does he shoots something at the knives in it, purple knives.
Yeah.
So you just got to have that hidden away, and then if we're any good, we get there, we fall through the floor, and then we stab him downstairs for a bit, and he dies.
Pretty much downstairs for a bit. Okay.
We're not running
Ready
the
for
knife
summons.
anymore.
We're not what, sorry?
Sorry, Cosmo, was that?
You said last week not to run when we get the knife. The knife.
Oh,
on the
no,
knife.
maybe not. I
Yeah,
don't have loads, I've got...
Just stand there in the air.
Yeah, everyone else should move away from. You should be able to see
I think we
where
said
the knives are
things
pointing.
sort of run the wall, just sort of behind them.
Yeah, back
Just run there. We've only 2 healers, so I need Tarly to go heal.
I think we'll give it a go with us two. I'm hoping Callie's come back.
Do you want to give him 10 minutes or what? Or are we just going to give it a go and have a look?
Let's
Yeah,
have a practice go.
We'll have a run at it.
I need a practice.
See
Yeah,
how
me
it is
too.
with us two healing.
Yay,
I've
I'm
lost my
online!
agility flasks.
Are you actually online?
I've got,
I'm not online, but I have. I got 10,000
Sorry.
MS.
I've got 2, but try summoning me back again. Sorry, I picked up the wrong things. I picked up the Ashari salads to start with.
Salad.
Yeah, I've got 2 agility flasks
Bear
if you
with
need
me.
them. Trade me, whoever it is who was asking for stuff.
Bearing in mind I have no world ping, I guess I'm off you.
I assume Ewan's not signed up for this one today.
He is,
Oh, he's not here.
Great, mate.
but he's not here. I'm
Oh.
sure I saw his name. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
it's
signed
I
up.
have signed.
He's just a bit late. How's it looking, Goop?
Not good.
Okay.
9,160 home. 0 MS world.
That's not good.
But it hasn't actually logged me in yet.
But you've accepted the group.
You guys carry on. Yeah, probably. I haven't tried to. Yeah. It's just not showing up on my screen.
That's because I was in the group.
Have you tried tinkering with the internet settings on your computer?
Just, who was it who wanted the flasks? 'Cause I've got
It
them
was
sat on-
me,
Lexi.
Like the
Geezer Mush Geezer, at the back.
Legsy, yeah?
Yes.
He's the one that's normally dead.
Yeah. You're talking. I can't believe you just said that.
Do you need any Ashari salad?
Yeah, I'm done. Sweet.
No, I didn't die anymore. I rarely ever die.
Oh,
in the group.
thank you very much.
Karen, I, and Baz, you sorted out who's tanking who first.
Yeah, I pick up Maiden. I pick up the Maiden first, and Corin I picks up the Avatar.
Cool. Okay, one of you want to start a camera.
It's one thing, what is the marks for? Is that just the...
that's just
To call
if
where
we're
they
not
are.
near it, we can just shout orange or whatever. Makes it a bit
Okay.
easier.
Yeah, I think it's going to take 1 or 2 to get back into this room.
5, 4, 3,
87 internet.
1.
I'm only in that one. Purgatory.
Okay, I'm back here. I'm coming. Run around.
Run back straight under it all.
Shadow, please.
Alright,
It did sound
on the
good.
boss.
Oh, that's the
Yeah,
day.
easy coming. Incredible, what happened?
First one, I might just run straight back. I just, what else? It just won't run for me. It just died. Yeah, it's
Who's next? Avatar is at 88%.
Start bar.
I've got the Avatar.
Eradicate them all!
Yeah, hit.
Bitch. Alright, I've got the boss.
Cool.
of
Shadow
Maiden.
too. She's at 87%. 395.
Corruption will be cleansed.
Drop. Fine, chaos incoming.
Chaos!
And then rupture reality. I do.
Well, they didn't want it, okay? They want to struggle.
Got the bomb.
Karen I. Yep.
Silly question, have you cleaved Maiden as well?
No, don't cleave the Maiden.
Okay, Maiden's at 98 as soon as she goes to the next one. We're probably going to have to like do Karen.
I take it there's no...
Oh, battle road.
No, sorry.
This is going to get painful very quickly.
Yeah, we'll go as far as we can.
And we only got 3 on there anyway, didn't we?
Yeah, why are we down there? Did we kill the Maiden?
The Maiden died.
Receiver! We have come
Okay, so...
your invasion of Azeroth. Your master's crusade dies here. Is the
Crime back to the fact that Coronai died and he had the Amber.
Right, okay, yeah.
You claim the mantle of prophet, and you lack the vision to see inevitable destiny.
Reality is very way too much health left.
Oh yeah, this is why, without a shadow of a doubt.
Still getting down.
Okay. Karano, what happened?
I died.
Yeah, go on, blame the healers.
I know, but...
I don't know.
Okay.
All of a sudden it went really low. Yeah.
Yeah, also I was attacking the Maiden by mistake for a
Yeah,
shouldn't
just
have.
make sure we swap from Maiden as soon as that thing that she does is
It comes up
cleansing
as
protocol. As soon as it does,
Nice
she
thing
goes
for her hair.
straight back and
Yeah, can you call that bit? Just
If you watch her as well,
yeah,
it comes up above her head and interrupt her, so you see that interrupter flash up once you stop the time.
need to reload my UI set.
And don't do splash damage on the maiden.
Yeah, I was doing that a bit to start as well. I didn't know. Sorry.
That's alright.
I wasn't doing any, but I saw Eric doing loads. Oh, constantly.
Oh! 22.
And he'd probably try and blame me.
Are you
Again,
back,
back
Coach?
loose.
Are you back?
I'm back by the looks of it. But
Sweet.
I don't know whether it's wrong with the power line adapters that I have. Right now. So,
Oh, I use those.
Some of those.
Yeah.
We're already on it.
On it now.
Oh, like,
I know, wasn't even fucking
it looks like the
quality
twins
diner.
are coming on.
Extra dirt.
Boom! Alright. Let's go down now, back, so it's alright. Guys,
Looks good at DPS.
They are. They got buffed again. Yeah, sorry, Eric, you're right, yeah. It should
He
be
was a bit
here on
low.
full.
They needed the buff.
Well, they got nerfed pretty hard and then they had to bring them back up, didn't
They get nerfed?
they? Yeah.
And no,
Oh, yeah, that was the
Brewmaster's DPS. Jesus. Hit like a wet kitten.
Yeah.
I can take a physical attack.
Alright.
Like an actual tank, but
That's clever.
It's because you're hitting people with a keg of beer.
yeah, like,
Generally, people like that.
Fucking pissheads.
yep.
And speaking of pissheads, Cider Festival yesterday. I'm a little bit burnt on my face, it's not good. Seriously.
And your liver.
Yeah. Being ginger, even with factor 30 on, just doesn't work.
Ginger. I love it.
I always use 50.
Yeah, even if you're using like factor 30 or factor 100 or whatever, you still need to reapply it every quite regularly,
Yeah.
Are you all ginger?
like every hour.
Is it
For every
is this
other
a
hour.
pack of gingers here?
I'm not ginger, well much.
Well,
Got
it turns
ginger
out gingers do have souls.
My ginger and strawberry blonde.
don't even start with strawberry.
No, the best one is.
By the way,
I'm African sunset.
Ben, don't lie.
Being ginger beard means that you're part Viking, by the way, Ed.
I have a ginger beard.
I don't mind that, I'll be part Viking.
Yeah, but you can't drink like one, Ed.
I can.
Listen, I think
No.
we're all part
So
of
I've seen
Ed's
you
new
drink
nickname is
Quite funny.
What did Vikings drink?
Mead,
Lots
yeah,
of mead.
Oh, I drink loads of mead.
The honey one.
All the time, that's what I have for breakfast.
but Ed's new nickname is Ragnar Wipebrook.
Had to put the wipe in there, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, we have a maid?
Yeah, we do.
We have a maid? Oh damn.
I can't play. I can't multi-box my mates just yet. It's not high enough.
If I had one more, we could do less than nothing.
Mages don't do anything but provide mage tables, do they?
And time warp, but Chris fails at that, so.
Yeah,
Ice block,
just
ice block.
a table.
Oh yeah, I spot.
Oh, yeah.
Need it on Kill Jaden. For that soak.
Awesome.
Hey, health biscuits.
Like a table. This is you going on about.
Oh, brilliant.
Cheers for coming.
Welcome back.
Almost there. Cheers.
I'm raiding from here now.
Got up here in one night, guys. Good effort.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, last Thursday went really well.
You watch it all with anyone?
Yeah, a few. I think Desolate House we wiped once,
Okay, yeah.
and Inquisition as well.
All got some.
But other than that, it was all good. It was all really good.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I put it down to Will not being on.
Yeah, must be. Probably for another reason.
And you know, I was there, so I added missing
Moral support.
not damage. No, I was dead most of the time, wasn't
No, you killed that thing for me.
Nothing
remember?
unusual there then, Ed.
I? No, I added inspiration.
And death count.
I was making up for your lack of appearance.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah.
Somebody's voice is missing. Harley, where's your voice? Still muted up.
Strong and silent tonight. Is there
now?
anything to lead this?
I can do it if you want.
Yeah? Yeah, just off the
back.
yeah. Okay, is it? So I'm almost there. Oh, so wait. We can summon you, mate. Yeah, I know.
It's been summoned like twice.
I've got the summon waiting, I'm just waiting.
Look, if he prefers to walk, let him
Whoa,
walk.
he's alright. He's buying things. He must have money.
Yeah. I was just telling Ben that I am the richest I've ever been.
He's got 5 gold.
11K.
He's the richest he's ever been.
11k.
I've got 11k and it's generally the richest I've ever been. And I'm not quite.
Well, you know what you should
spent
do?
11K
Treat your guild mates to
yesterday.
something.
Actually, no, I've got 4k now. I've just bought myself. Never mind.
I spent 11k just making a belt for my warrior.
Nice.
Legendary.
You spent 11k on it?
That's my goal. Upgrading my leveling gear so my mage levels quickly.
Oh, nice.
You can tank on a mage.
Okay.
No, but I can tank on the druid I've done it for as well.
Oh,
And the DK.
DKs are nice.
Alright, DK, you just press one button, it's fine.
Yeah. Do anyone play Hearthstone here?
Nope.
Oh, I might go back to it now, they've brought Death Knights.
Yeah, I was going to say. You see they're
Okay.
doing that, it's great, isn't it?
Can I ask one more question?
Yes, you can.
Do you know that thing that you cast and you've got to get away from the boss?
Yes.
How far do you have to go
So,
to get minimum
this
damage?
line here, this like copper line, you got to be past that basically.
Right,
If you're in between the next line and that, you'll take a bit more damage. But if you're beyond that line where Legsy is, you'll get one shot. So yeah, this is as far as you have to be.
Nice.
Game.
Can we make sure that we're not DPSing the maiden when she doesn't have cleansing protocol up?
Oh yeah, I got a 2-piece set now.
Yeah,
Missed out there.
Don't know if when she's not in a beam, it might be worth moving her away from like a main group a little bit.
We'll move her just to that
Yeah.
first line.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only issue we have with that is A, changeovers, and
Yeah.
B, it means the off tank can't do any damage to the boss as well. In other words, we can't splash damage onto the boss.
Can you
well
not
then-
sort of keep her sort of like further out of the way, just out in the leagues? It's probably in the leads that's doing it, though you don't
No,
really get much
Oh, don't
AoE.
blame us. It's probably the range.
It's down the league.
I think that line, the first little ring, is the easiest, I think. I don't think our splash damage is going to make much difference.
God, we've got too many raiders now. When we started, it was like hard to get a full group.
Yeah, okay, Ben. Steady. Okay, everybody was ready. Tanks, when you're ready, give them a call.
Oh. Blast.
Ready.
I need one of them.
Oh fuck, I need to move it on.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Ben Chaos coming. Shadow Blade.
Why is hero been popped?
Because you want hero at the start, sorry, I should have said that. Thanks, Eric.
So I already
the
lost
boss.
like 6 or 7
We're gonna have a variety.
We should decide which way to go.
Okay, the next thing is She gets that shield up.
On the bar?
Eradicate them all!
And then straight back on boss. London House.
That literally does like no damage. Oh fuck.
Zion, I'm like, lost. What have you done?
He's on 85. 91.
6, get more of the DPS.
Eradicate them all!
Coming up first then.
For this one, I'm going to
Okay.
Got the boss?
Cancel that back. Was it not you that cancelled it? No.
Unbound chaos.
Come on, move a bit faster, a bit. Right, come on, boss.
Got the boss.
Oh, what?
What got you?
Eradicate them all!
We need to move her across her.
You can res me around.
There we go.
Right, mate, I'm safe.
Yeah, there is a kids all down.
Yeah, we're gonna get hit. Ooh, that's close.
Back on boss.
Virtual reality's coming in.
Are you gonna get the boss?
Right. 92, 94. Okay, I'm
Corruption will be cleansed.
and then straight back on the wall.
Are we deciding if we res in or because we've got 2 now and when we go down we won't be able to res anyone?
That is a really unfortunate piece of time now.
Pop in here to like a section but it was getting into the corner. But sorry dude. Into the corner.
Sorry, dude. That sucks.
Receiver! We have come to end your invasion of Azeroth. Your master's crusade dies here.
Guys, when you can actually get the invite.
John, Mike, stack on people. Ed, come in. So when they get the mark, stack on.
Inevitably destined among.
Okay.
Wanna get in later? Good. Thank you.
Yeah, those guys marked out, man. Eric. Virtual reality 5.
Yeah, I'm ready with that. Really stack on the green heal. Cannon, can you do it yourself?
Yeah, I've already cannoned to the moon. I've poked it, sorry. Poking that lava.
That's right.
Oh, fuck. That's unfortunate.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Might have a bit of a bit more.
Most standards.
So you want to
Go down.
No, I think we can blame, especially myself, people for dying because
Yep.
Sorry about that. Was it because I attacked too early and
Did he one-shot you?
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just because the tank swaps.
Good try though.
Yeah, second attempt, that's pretty good. Like 25 mil left. Definitely your
Did you do one before I was here?
Yeah, I'm sorry I'm late. I really tried to get here on time.
It's okay.
I don't believe you. Too late.
Hate slackers.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Ryan.
Was he ever late?
No.
Yeah, I think we've got this. This thing.
Yep.
Everyone needs a little practice go.
Alrighty then.
Oh yeah, I forgot a help biscuit. That probably would have come in useful. Especially that end bit when the boss was hitting me in the lava.
Okay, everybody's ready.
Yeah, what Ben's saying is it's true. If range can stand like max distance at all
behind
times,
the copper line,
you don't have to move at all then.
Yeah.
You lazy ranged people.
Yes! You're only jealous.
Okay, whenever you guys are ready.
Blizzard know they play range because they didn't know how to play.
What's your excuse then?
I just follow someone's way.
He follows me all the time.
Yeah. Today I followed Eric. Eric's my guy.
Right, got the boss.
Rough reality sort of way. Okay, so 88. Next laser and
Right, let me know when you got the boss.
got it.
Corruption will be cleansed.
Nipple bladed.
Nice. Strike back on boss. Unbind chaos.
Right, I've got the boss.
That was good timing.
Was, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was just standing. Yeah.
I may have timed.
Yeah, good to see.
Got stuck on a rock or something.
Rock in a hard place.
Yeah, I'm floating. Oh, that's what.
Let me know when you got the
Like
boss.
that. Got it.
She's at 80%. Get ready for Maiden. Hit Maiden now.
Corruption will be cleansed.
Maiden's down, straight across with the blades.
Alright, I've got the boss.
More rallies incoming.
Alright, when have you got the boss? Let me know when you got the boss.
Got the boss. It didn't come on that time. Good shout.
She's at 95 and 7.
Eradicate them all.
Cleansing protocol. Moving her.
I got 3 stacks.
Oh, yeah, I know, I just had to move the maiden.
Yeah, I had both.
Shit, I taunted the wrong thing.
Maybe the other thing up. 7. Yeah, Eric.
Yeah, good work.
Alright, I've got the maiden.
Chaos incoming. Did I get told that?
Yeah.
Any joke?
I didn't hear what you said.
It was just going like what?
This is going really well. He's down below.
Why did you have to say?
Because
Maiden.
Right, I've got the boss.
Mate, this trinket keeps dropping. It's so nice.
6. Maiden's
Corruption will be cleansed.
Come on, Mike there.
then kill her. Keep going. Retro reality is into now. Maybe not.
Oh, fuck. Sorry.
That's awkward timing, wasn't it?
Good shit.
Yeah. Yeah, for some reason that's
Receiver! We have conquered your invasion of Azeroth. Your master's crusade dies here.
Master Felon, you claimed the mantle of prophet, but you always lacked the vision to see the inevitable destiny of all.
Slowly walk.
Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to get into the corner. I run out of rolls.
Roll up the cliff.
Oh, I've got a balance.
Yeah, don't overlap too much. Don't overlap.
we get a
Fingers are clear.
Dark mark.
Yeah. Oh, don't stack on the tanks, please. Please stack anywhere blowing up though.
Got the boss.
Roger.
3, 2, 1.
Got it. Cool.
There's an edge and then flying moving.
Still deny the inevitable.
Nice one.
Your incessant resistance is maddening.
Yay, some tears.
Why will you not yield?
Yeah, want it.
Have your countless defeats taught you nothing,
Oh, me too,
deceiver?
yay.
The vision Sakura showed you was a lie.
Right, with me, if there's any gear you don't need.
Surrender!
Can I get off?
Let it
Yeah. Sorry.
Never! Our crusade will never yield! Savor your shallow victory. We will return again and again, however long it takes,
Get some damage
until
in
at
that
last
plane.
we break you!
The portal is closing. We can seal the Legion's gateway and end this invasion. No! No more running!
Bit of disco
No more hiding!
Remember the classes of spit.
Finish this! Velen! Stop! Sealing the portal buys us nothing, Archmage. Whether it takes a few years or millennia, the Legion will return. Over and over again, until too few of us remain to fight them.
You haven't got the transplant, man.
No, no one does here.
No, you just have to stay ugly.
Oh, Raham does, doesn't he?
No.
How much does that cost nowadays?
What's that? It's got to ask.
200k.
They can maybe buy it.
Lot, yeah.
Where is it you get it from?
Come back.
Yeah,
Okay, wait for Ram and Eric to zone in and then
Nice bit of trash he's got there.
me.
get on that trash. What, it says you're here.
I was still on the loading screen.
Sorry.
Right. We've got the transplant, man.
No, no one does.
Oh, there we go.
You just have to live with it until there's a break.
Oh!
So no one's going to judge you. Much.
Maybe. What we did here.
I know you will.
Okay, everyone's here. Go for it.
Judge me on the giant boy.
You hunted your own people, chasing us across the stars! Never again!
You, vision, who refuse to see the truth of the Legion's inevitable victory.
You lost faith in the light! Together, we could have resisted darkness and saved our world!
Light to save your
I
son.
won't do those now.
Was it faith that shone in Rakisha's eyes as they
better than the
closed
first
for the final time? Or was it that? And now you're
fight by their side, and they by mine.
Just froze.
Together, we will end your crusade.
The cell of 8 minutes, but the screen's just
Thank God Jack stops heading this AoE.
Fucking hell. 3, 4 mil? 6.
The annoying thing is he's probably only hitting one button.
Never even know.
I think most of them actually have the challenge.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's super rewarding.
well, the frame rate just dropped and like froze. Fucking hell.
Guy has the smallest hitbox in the fucking world.
Yeah, I know.
It's because he's so big, he's overcompensating.
Alright guys, I might be a bit late. I'm riding Cali.
I don't really want to know.
That's cool. I've just got something coming up saying the more of the damned begins to tug at your grips if you approach the deceiver, because it's a weapon.
Alright. That's cool.
You're gonna turn on this, mate.
Yep.
You'll be like, fucking what?
All I can say, it's a good job I transmogged it into something different, otherwise I mean I have a weapon right now.
I know the Shadow Priest one like properly talks to you, so cool.
Punked this boss. I punked this boss after the raid last Sunday, and got it to stage 3 just, but you need to set up at least
darling,
4
I love it
supers
when you say
after the tank. Do it rotation to like Hunter, Mage, Paladin, I think were the ones.
Okay. And we need hunters and druids. Brother need to have track humans on for phase for looking for.
You do?
Illidan, yeah. In the last phase, you run around trying to find Illidan, so they need, and he's pitch black,
right,
so they need to have track humanoids on, and then spam it on the map as soon as you find him.
He doesn't count as a demon.
No, he's humanoid.
Take it there was no loot spare from the last boss.
Yeah, sure, better got one here.
Yeah, but surely Ed could find them,
I'm
quite
not
quickly.
letting anyone roll on my bit of tier gear. I never get tier gear. I am happy. I got that on my bonus roll. All sod off.
Well, we can't get it anyway then, because bonus loot's only for you.
Oh yeah, no, it goes to me then. Really, never mind.
No bonus roll, you can't.
And besides, my shoulders were so much lower than the tier gear that, let's face it.
Yeah, I say you should fast. I say you should give it to Lion, and I don't like being lowest, not highest health now.
You're not?
No.
No, have you not seen my hit points?
Oh, you know what? Fuck this.
Oh, that was hurt Karina. Karina, does that hurt?
I've got vampiric blood on, I'm fine.
Okay.
Jesus.
Does that hurt?
Jack,
feel my wrath.
Okay.
Can I get a res, please?
Why did you die?
I don't know.
Did you fall off?
I think I know.
Yeah, you don't want to die.
It was too much for him, he just committed suicide.
I've got more health than both of you. Chin up.
Big ass.
Only just.
So, does anyone know the tactics of this fight? Will, do you know them?
No.
I do. I just out of curiosity, what happened when you took this out last week?
We got to phase 2.
Did you go in blind, like without any tactics?
Yeah, pretty much. And then we sort of started talking through stuff.
Yeah.
Go and have a look at Fat Boss for 5 minutes.
There's what I was thinking was because there's quite a lot to explain. I think it probably is worth having. What's time now? We don't have our break yet, but we could have a look at the Fat Boss video because It's so crucial. The tactics aren't too hard individually, but there's so much overlapping and positioning and all. There's just a lot going on that it's probably worth, instead of me just explaining it to you without you not really understanding it, it's probably better that you go and have a look. So I'll link the video in TeamSpeak. 1 second.
Right, I'm going to mute you guys and go watch it, okay?
Sure. Yep.
Yeah, same. Sorry, I've got to love my other half. She just turned around and says, well, I've got faith in you for downing this boss tonight. If you can defeat the seagull, you can defeat him. Yeah.
Seagull's way hard.
You never got a raid with us?
No, she's not on TS, but she said to think about it. She doesn't know yet.
Right, I put it in the TeamSpeak. So if you guys all have a look now and study it. Okay, yeah, I'm going to mute you all and have a look. Yeah, get it. Have a look now.
Hello,
Basically, once we're on.
Welcome to the Fat Boss Guide to kill Jaden in the Tomb of Sargeras. So this final boss has 3 phases and 2 intermission phases. The key to defeating this boss is having a strong understanding of the mechanics and preparing for them before they're even cast. And like many end bosses, there are many rough overlaps throughout the phases that will wipe you very quickly if you don't deal with them properly. So let's kick it off and let's talk about phase 1. So during phase 1 you want to position the boss in the middle of the room and face him away from the raid at all times because of fell claws. Whilst this 12-second buff is active, the boss's melee attacks cleave in a cone, applying a stacking debuff that increases the physical damage you take by 35%. Now the best way to deal with fell claws is to have a single tank keep the boss for the entire duration, using cooldowns to cover the entire 12 seconds that it's active. Immediately when it drops, you want to have the other tank taunt. You'll need to take turns for each time fell claws is up, but all other players just do not move in front of the boss. Now the most important ability for you to deal with is Armageddon. When cast, this spawns multiple small meteors around the encounter room and 1 large meteor. As soon as they spawn you have 7 seconds to react and go and soak them. If a single meteor lands, it can easily wipe you as it deals a large amount of damage and applies a super nasty dot. Now the little one should be soaked by a single player, whilst the large one should be soaked by whatever tank currently does not have any Fellclaw stacks, as the meteor does a large... Hello and welcome to the Fat Boss Guide to kill Jaden in the Tomb of Sargeras. So this final boss has 3 phases and 2 intermission phases. The key to defeating this boss is having a strong understanding of the mechanics and preparing for them before they're even cast. And like many end bosses, there are many rough overlaps throughout the phases that will wipe you very quickly if you don't deal with them properly. So let's kick it off and let's talk about phase 1. So during phase 1 you want to position the boss in the middle of the room and face him away from the raid at all times because of fell claws. Whilst this 12-second buff is active, the boss's melee attacks cleave in a meteors around the encounter room and 1 large meteor. As soon as they spawn you have 7 seconds to react and go and soak them. If a single meteor lands, it can easily, as the meteor does a large amount of physical damage, and you'll need to use cooldowns for this. However, in larger raid sizes, it's definitely worth using other players' immunities instead. This includes things like Blessing of Protection. Using immunities makes it far easier on the tanks, allowing them to use more cooldowns for the fell claws. Once you soaked an Armageddon, you'll gain a lengthy dot. This dot with a single stack is fine, however more than 1 stack and it gets pretty rough. So only ever soak twice in a row if you have to. It is better that you get a second stat than the raid wiping to an unsoaked meteor. Also to deal with is the Rupturing Singularity. On a timer the boss will spawn an orb in the middle of the room that will slowly drop to the platform. Once it lands it will knock back everybody in the raid. As soon as it spawns you want to stand close to it and position yourself so you're knocked into the corners of the room. On Heroic, the knockback is a little stronger, and if you're stood with your back to a side, you can be knocked off the platform and instantly killed. Now when moving close to the orb ready for the knockback, make sure you're not within the landing location, as that will also instantly kill you. After the first rupturing singularity, the rest will now spawn randomly on any of the 4 corners of the room. This actually makes it pretty easy to deal with, as you can counter all of them by just standing in the middle of the room, because the knockback won't knock you off the platform. Now on Heroic, the ability in this phase to deal with is the Shadow Reflection adds. 3 players within the raid will receive a debuff that will spawn one of these adds when the debuff expires 8 seconds later. These adds spam cast Erupting Dreadflame that deals damage to the entire raid. However, each cast buffs the other adds, increasing the damage if they're within 20 yards of each other. So there are 2 ways of dealing with these adds. One, you can just stack them up. If your damage is high enough, this is definitely the best option. We just use healing cooldowns for the second cast to cover the damage. However, if you're reaching the third cast, it'll pretty much one-shot your raid, so your damage does need to be high enough to kill them before that point. The second way to deal with it is if you don't have the damage requirement, then just simply separate them by 20 yards. This isn't particularly ideal, as they will die a lot slower. However, it does remove any damage requirement on them, as they won't be buffing each other anymore. Once you get the hang of all that, the boss will transition at 80% health. At this point, the boss will leave the platform and begin to fly around to different locations outside the encounter room. During this time, he's typically out of range, but he's also taking 99% less damage, therefore it's pointless attacking him. All you need to do in this intermission is simply stay alive. In this phase, he'll still be doing Armageddon, and on Heroic, he'll also be doing Rupturing Singularity. You deal with these the exact same way. You do, however, have to deal with 2 new abilities. Bursting Dreadflames are applied to multiple people all at the exact same time. This ability causes you to explode and deal damage to anyone within your targeting circle after around 4 seconds. This sadly, however, is not a debuff, therefore it's pretty difficult to determine if you actually have it or not, especially if your raid is stacked up. When it is applied to you, it does however state in your combat log, therefore boss mods such as Bigwigs and Deadly Boss mods will let you know if you have it with either a text alert or a flash. All players affected should move to the edges of the encounter area, just away from the rest of the raid. Now this ability does overlap with Armageddon once during this transition. It's ideal that the affected players do not soak meteors during this time, and just keep away from any other players that are attempting to soak the Armageddon. But if you do have to soak them, then soak them. As Alex said, it's not worth letting one go off just because you have a debuff. And also to deal with is the Focus Dreadflame. This is a long cast that will fire a beam from the boss to a marked player, dealing an absolutely insane amount of damage. This damage is however split between all players within the beam. The moment the target is picked, you want to have your raid stacked within the beam to help that player live. And do note that the beam can also be soaked behind the player as well as in front. On Heroic, however, players within the beam will also pulse damage within 5 yards of themselves once the beam hits. This makes stacking within the beam a really bad idea. We assign roughly a third of our raid to assist with the beam every single time it's cast. This reduces the chance that players are ever hit by the extra pulse damage. Now this beam will come in almost the exact same time that an Armageddon does. We deal with it the exact same way, it just means that there are less people available to go and soak the Armageddons, so non-beam players must react quickly. And after you've dealt with all of that, the boss will return to the platform and phase 2 will begin. Now phase 2 is just a mixture of the first phase and the intermission. You have the Fell Claws, Armageddon, Rupturing Singularity, Bursting and Focus Dreadflames, and the Shadow Reflection adds to deal with, so there's a lot going on. And on top of this, all of these abilities will be overlapping at multiple points, making this arguably the hardest phase. We use Bloodlust the moment the phase starts, just to burn him into the second intermission as soon as possible. Our best advice for this phase is just to simply keep an eye on your timers. Reacting to the abilities before they're even cast is the key. Now reflection adds from this point onwards should now be stacked on the boss's left leg. You will have points where both the adds are up and the Focus Dreadflame is cast at the exact same time. We assign a single mark directly behind the boss for the Focus Dreadflame target to run to, and have our soakers stay around that area. Having the adds to the side of the boss prevents random players from being hit by the Dreadflame while they're trying to kill off the adds. Now on Heroic, you also have a new reflection add that needs to be tanked. It has a large amount of health and only has one single ability. On a timer, it will cast and deal damage to all players within its targeting circle around him, and each time it's cast, the circle is larger and the damage is increased. Provided that all DPS swap to this add the moment it spawns, it will only cast a couple of times. We tank it permanently in melee just so we can cleave one to kill Jaden while we kill it off. Now on the Bursting Dreadflame and Armageddon, overlap, you again want bursting players to move out of the raid, ideally away from meteor locations so other people can go and soak them. On focus Dreadflame and Singularity overlaps, it is important you move your Dreadflame soak location if needed. The knockback always comes in a second or two afterwards, and if you're positioned badly, you'll simply just be knocked off the platform. On this overlap, we typically move the boss towards the location of the Singularity and hold our beam formation just in a new position. The last and worst overlap is the Ads, Focus Dreadflame, and Armageddon, and this all happens simultaneously. It's not a bad idea during this time just to let the Dreadflame player die here, and just battle res them afterwards. If you're lucky enough for it to land on an immunity player, they can just cheese it instead. Players of course during this time will need to soak the Armageddon, but get back quickly to destroy the Ads as soon as possible. And that's it for this phase, you just need to react to the abilities as they're thrown at you, ideally being prepared far before they're even cast, just by keeping an eye on your timers. Now the boss will transition at 40% health and enter his second intermission phase. It is possible for you to have a tank ad up at this point, just make sure it dies fast as you really don't want him active during this phase. Now as you transition you'll see multiple shadow ads appear within the platform and then you'll become engulfed in darkness. This effect makes you deal no damage and also prevents you from healing. Meanwhile the shadow ads start dealing damage to you. To remove this effect you've got to find Illidan, otherwise you'll just simply die. When you move within 8 yards of him, you'll gain a buff that removes the damage and healing prevention and replaces it with a dot. You're going to need to refresh this every 20 seconds or so. So finding Illidan is key, and this is easier said than done, but there are two indicators to help you. Number one is your hunters. Having tracked humanoids active as you enter the intermission will give you an immediate indicator where he is. Just spam click the mini-map as soon as you find him and let the rest
repeatedly quicker and quicker and quicker.
The second one, which is a little bit unreliable, is that in a couple of frames as you're engulfed in darkness, you'll actually see Illidan's wing. This may be intended, but it's certainly not consistent. Some pulls it's there, some pulls it's not. If both of those indicators don't help you, you're instead forced to run around the platform and just find him manually. However, as a tip, he typically only seems to spawn around the edges of the platform, and coincidentally, most of our runs he was on the right-hand side rather than the left. Now, as the raid cannot be held at this point, and has an absorb shield stacking on them, and is taking damage from the ads and potentially even Armageddon dots, this part where you're trying to find Illidan is pretty damn rough. We recommend that everyone saves at least one personal cooldown as you go into this phase, and you use it immediately as soon as the darkness appears. And in the moment that we find Illidan, we use a Spirit Link and at least one large healing cooldown just to bring the raid back to a healthy level. And it's at this point the DPS can now run around the platform and begin to kill off the ads. Now these ads can be gripped and be stunned. You should really be doing both just to keep the damage on the raid low. And once you have killed off all the ads, phase 3 will begin. Now the moment Kill Jaden appears, he'll start casting Darkness of 1,000 Souls. This deals a large amount of damage to the raid and also applies a permanent dot. We stack underneath him and shortly afterwards, a rift will begin to spawn somewhere around the edges of the encounter area. It is important that you look out for this as you'll be using this rift to deal with any other 1,000 soul casts, but also for the flaming orbs. On Heroic, Kill Jaden will mark a location under a random player that after a couple of seconds will spawn an orb. The orb will then begin to fixate on the nearest player. Once the orb reaches the target, or if it hits absolutely any player en route, it deals a large amount of damage but also creates
If it cleave the boss and them, that's going to be fucking just insane.
Yeah.
This angle there looks so funny.
Okay. Jack's having problems with his computer. Oh, thank you. Just in the interest of saving time overall, I'll call the break now, and it's a bit of an awkward timing to do it, but because we've got people who are obviously still watching the video, Jack's laptop's fucked, so I'm going to call a 6-minute break, which is a bit more 7 actually. And then we'll hopefully be there and ready. Everyone's back. This bitch. Okay, so I'll call that now.
laptop's broke, so I can't play music.
So use the man who come to sweep my yard. The yard man. I like that broomstick you're carrying. Yes, baby. I like it.
Don't mix it up like this, you know, man. Don't mix it up like this, you Don't mix it up like this, you know. Don't mix it up like this, you know.
First two sets of meteors, the big one.
Okay.
I don't know if you picked up on it, but the meteors do leave a nasty dot on you. So we need to. The same person shouldn't really be sacrificing around. I mean, if it's a matter of life and death and no one else is there, soak it.
Well, just to let you know, the cooldown's 3 minutes on shell, so.
Yeah, it's yeah. I'm not sure. It'll probably be. Do they?
It's a talent there, so you might do new talent for
Do you happen to have the talent, Ed? You know what I'm on about?
What talent?
Never walks like your tier.
Well,
what? Yeah, that's immunity. If we really need them, see what I can think of.
To be fair, you probably don't need the leech and metamorphosis, and we should be able to heal you through it. So if you have a talent change, and if you don't mind, but obviously it's up to you.
No, the tanks don't have to worry about soaking the large.
Not. There probably will be. There'll probably be a moment where there's meteors coming in, and all immunities are on cooldown.
So we have to test and then see if I need it.
Well, I've seen usually the first big one, the other tank is not on the boss tank set or subset.
If we get the very first one, if we get the hunter to do the first two, so that their cooldowns start going down, if you know what I mean, then
Okay, I'll go first.
Cool. Yeah. So Cannon, you go first, and then Yolski, you go second. If that's right. If you can just type in chat, that's cool. Put all that. Yep. Cool. It's pretty obviously, you know, bigger red circle. If you've got the massive red circle debuff around you, try and move out the group. Try not to soak as well, or because you know you get that huge red circle around you. I don't know if anyone else can, they can see it, but just make sure that we're not covering loads of like where the meteors land, because they're going to overlap. I'm not gonna, I can't remember what the exact name is, but it's going to take a few runs just to get going. Food up. Breathe off. We can hear you. Yes, we can hear you. Is that Chris? Yeah, cool. I was just saying, Chris, because you've got. Oh, you're still trying to get back on, aren't you?
No, it's right, carry on.
You've got an immunity, haven't you? Ice block.
Yeah.
So we're going to try and, as much as possible, let the tanks just stay on the boss, and we'll, because there's when the meteors come down, there's a bigger meteor. Right?
Is that Eric trying to speak?
I don't know, I can't hear if it is Eric, I'm sorry. Can we get a summoning stone for Chris, please? And Kabad is probably trying to jump over if we were just about to start.
But he said he's left.
Yeah. Right, no worries. I was just saying, so when the third meteors come in, we're going to try and get it, so, yeah.
I've spawned in from an avatar.
Leon, you just did the right height for a headbutt in the balls.
So say that again?
So Leon, you just did the right height for a headbutt in the balls.
Right, Kabad, to come back, we need to keep out. It's been quite slow tonight, so let's try and just have a few attempts.
You might fall side.
A gill kit.
Minus 50 KP.
So I'll try and call out the soaking order for the 3 people with the immunities. It'll probably be the tanker might have set 4th, and then hopefully the cooldown start coming off for your thingies. So this is ready to check for the pool. I think we're all here, so.
Farron, I assume you're picking up first.
Yeah, why not? So then we swap on Salvard.
Yeah, so yeah.
Boss, I think the way we're facing now, but turn it so we're still staying on this side.
Yep. Right, we are all ready. Yeah, so just keep them right in the middle. Obviously with the purple orb thing, try and have your back to a corner, because obviously there's more room to be knocked back that way. And then obviously after that they all go on the outside of the room, so that one should be easy. Right, so the timer going up, I'll try and call as much as I can. It's going to be fun. Right, cool.
Yep.
Yeah, make sure you're all evenly off tank, standing behind the boss when Belfort comes.
3, 2, 1.
Let's just hear on for start with. big one. I got one on this edge. Got more. Nope. Yeah, Jack, I'll get you up. Hey, so people who send quite round one out. Yeah, who's that Rayhan is too far away from me. I'll be next to double back.
Still you resist. Then let me repay you. Beware, consume them all!
Captain yours. Yolski, you're on the next big one if you can get there in time, mate. Good job. Perfect.
4, 3, 2,
I was stupid, so 2 in a row, so I've now got a debuff on me.
I said 2 in a row, and I have.
We stand
In between,
In between, yeah, nice.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Armageddon, then it's now, Chris, if you can get on. Okay. Go.
Yeah.
Now, yeah, it's phase 2, just an overlap.
Consume them
okay,
all!
spread out, you've got red blades. Get away from the box.
Not got the big one.
Balls. Wow.
Yeah, my DDM is
To be fair, we're right in the middle of a tank swap, so...
yeah, it's just...
3, 2, 1.
An
That's 3
inevitable
minutes
fate.
since shells we can start.
So we can have a... Yeah, that's good to know though.
All res.
I'm in a battle res. And then everyone stay there.
Obliteration beckons. Consume them all. An inevitable fate.
I might be able to actually pop and run off the edge. I might be able to channel it. Off right.
An inevitable fate.
Okay, yeah, okay, oh no, that's
Anyway, I'll struggle.
There you go.
Azeroth shall fall to the burning legion.
Yes.
So I don't think the curve run's too far for this boss anyway.
Yeah.
No, it's not, but it's fine. It just saves time. I'll do it. Yeah, so it's actually quite a good first game though. I thought. Just need to just make sure, yeah, that the make sure you are spreading if you've got the Dread Flame debuff, the massive red circle around you. Yeah, it is quite hard to tell. You have to do just like a little strafing to see if the circle moves with you.
Yeah, so I had it in the middle, and it was debuff, and I didn't have a debuff on me. I was thinking, oh well, must be someone else's.
Yeah, no, that's fine. And no, it's just cheers for the food, Eric. And yeah, just Rayham, careful about the old staying close to the balls. when it knocks you off the edge.
Stay close to your balls.
That's what practice goes for.
Balls. But yeah, no, it's quite good. So we'll just keep the with 3, so you can. So all the meteors DPS by the sounds of it. So we'll always do Cannon and Yarl and Chris if we can.
Yeah, fine.
For the big meteor.
Why do you use everyone else's use actual characters?
I don't know. Right,
I just presume it's too easy to say.
yeah. Yes, and any questions? I think, to be fair, we have most of the tactics down. Right, ready check, sorry, Ian. I think we just about survived, but much longer and they would have got that third cast off, which would have killed us all. So everyone who has AoE cooldowns.
Let me know a minute before, that's fine.
Minute before?
Well, my time is like broken. Actually, no, I don't know.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, right, everyone's ready. Full time with Ian.
Burst on demand.
I know.
Save my keys.
5, 4, 3.
We'll hear on pull again, just say that.
1.
It is a simple matter to show courage against my evil. Face the shadows within your own soul and break. Obliteration beckons. Before your master. Still you resist. And let me obliteration consume them all. Fall.
Four, three, 2, 1.
I got red flame lights. Stack up. Nice.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Okay, so you got the big one. Chris got the big one. Try not to get another one if you get. Get in the middle. You got the yeah. Spread out, you've got circles. No, you're big. Alright. So you're next with cannon, yeah? Yep.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Focus, drop over, start doing go for the all coming in.
Obliteration
Okay, Cannon, you got this one, and then the next Armageddon.
Consume them all! Fall!
Oh shit!
Okay, so we don't have to battle them yet. So we're trying to find some more
Front your arm! Obliteration beckons!
Karen and I were going to get that thing on. So I can get a,
Ads incoming.
yeah. And then, two people in the middle, Armageddon. Tanks on Armageddon.
Oh, I got knocked off. Fuck.
Fall!
The Armageddon shit.
Nice, good job, got them all.
Who will
Right, I got the boss.
Red flame.
You can actually start
an inevitable this. Even when your own doubts and fears are made manifest,
We're going into
you will
phase.
not yield. Fall into dark.
Find me, champions, and I will grant you sight.
An inevitable fate.
Good job. Okay, we're gonna need a cooldown here.
Guy.
An inevitable fate.
Yeah. Ouchies.
Where the hell is it?
Look on your mini-map. We're spamming wherever we're standing. Have we got any out to left?
Yeah, I need to stop hiding in the in combat.
Yeah, so you can start giving the
Killed by getting rain, unfortunately.
Yeah, same.
A lock one?
We broke it.
If this continues, it's not a timer, it's a timer, I think.
What, we just went like not
Well,
dying?
yeah, we've only got 12 seconds before the gauge goes. I'm not sure if they're always in range, but we don't have to go.
Is it a 10 one? Yeah, because of the 10.
Yeah.
Where's Illidan?
He's the green cross on the mini-map.
Don't know how many left though. What's going on?
I don't really get it. Oh, I see.
There's no that one, so there's a kill legend to use, but
You can once you get that.
Oh, we want out left.
Yeah, just right next to
okay, I know I kill it the next year, so have a look at it.
There's still some left, by the looks of it.
Basically.
Yeah, one here.
There's 29, isn't it?
Oh.
Go and have a little search then. One there.
Somehow
Oh, yeah,
you survive.
But out of control.
Look upon our
When you go to the
mortal and despair. Behold the world that shall be your tomb. Your reality is thunder.
Where the fuck are we there?
I want to go. Yeah,
So stay out of the circle and he casts, and not spell force. When he casts his dark out of the world, you pop him right at the end. Consume dread blades spread out in circles.
Is this circle coming out? So.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Dread blades, stand again. So stay out until right there. Going. So 3, 2, 1. People inside the semicircle. Come inside. And then as soon as it's cast, look out.
Stay ahead of those.
An inevitable fate.
Well, we get through the shadowy point having a midlife crisis bit. I think we
Azeroth shall fall to the burning legion.
You got some hidden appearance, Kevin?
I did, dude.
Right, stay dead already. But actually, that wasn't too bad, guys. I mean,
easy fight.
Just dealing with each mechanic and the overlap is what's going to kill people.
Yeah.
That I definitely reckon we got.
This is easier than Gul'dan.
What were you supposed to do? Spirits, because I wasn't doing any damage to them.
You need to go to Illidan.
Yeah, so you go and stand on Illidan, and when you stand on Illidan, it gets rid of your you can't attack debuff.
He gives you a midlife crisis debuff.
Yeah. But what we're going to have to try and do is there's going to have to be some structured healing cooldowns. So what I looked up online, the best one is that for Verilyn, me or you to trank as soon as we go in there to get rid of the absorb shield.
Okay.
So do you take the lower cooldown talent thing?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I got 2 minutes.
Okay, so if you do tranquility as soon as we're in, as soon as we go into the darkness, and then as soon as we find Illidan, Tali, if you can use your spirit link on Illidan and we all stand inside the circle, just whilst everyone gets stabilised. That's the best way. That's what everyone was doing on the internet. So if you two try and save those 2 cooldowns as much as possible for those 2 occasions, we should be.
It might be worth a little bit of advice, stacking up together when we go and find Illidan, or then we move as a group and smash all the ads as a group, go back as a group, go in, go out, and all that shit.
What I don't quite understand is if the ads always, because they keep popping in and out of range, whether we should just stay stacked with Illidan and wait for them to come to us, or actually go out and search them.
Stuns.
You have to go out. Going by that last one.
You have to find them.
Karen, do you have mass grip? Because they can be grip.
As soon as that happens, they just teleport out. I did it.
Okay, so what we'll have to do is, because you can be stunned as well, so assuming that people are alive, we'll have a stun rotation where you just one person stuns, then the other. So who has stunned? Jack, you got a stun, haven't you? Yeah. If you're alive, as soon as Karen grips them, you stun them. And as soon as who else got a stun? Havoc, you got a stun?
I got an AoE stun, yeah.
Yeah, so as soon as Lion's is done, you use yours. Do you not get it? Okay, I'll res again. And then as soon as
Mount what?
So yeah, so we'll go Lion stun first, then Havoc. Who else is done?
To be quite honest, it's difficult to find him. It's a very small platform.
Yeah. And
I'm thinking if I get the first big one, and then my ice block.
Yours is longer cooldown, isn't it? Okay. Okay, we'll do that. So we'll go Chris, then Cannon, then Yoel. And then, so Chris, just let me know where your cooldown's at after Yoel's done his. So that we might, because so I think we might have to do Chris, then Cannon, then Yoel, then Tank, then Chris, then Yoel, then Tank. Is my guess.
What, for the meteors?
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm second.
Yeah, you're now second, Cannon.
Yeah, I didn't see him on the minimap because I was dead. So.
Oh right, okay. Yeah, that's a good idea then. So we're going to do Hero at the beginning of phase 2, so when he comes down from the platform for the first time, because that's when there's arguably the most going on. So just as soon as he stops being a twat in the air and he comes down, pop Hero, try and burn down as much of his health as we can.
Cannon, if you've got track humanoid on the minimap, you'll be able to see him.
Yeah, I've got it.
He did, but he was just dead, so we couldn't see it. Right. Any questions? I think it's
No.
still. It's good. We're doing good progress. Might pop a rune actually.
Well, we got partners, friends.
I've got one boss rune in my bag. I've popped it. Probably not a sensible idea because I'm probably not going to kill him this time. But hopefully we've got everyone. Yeah, no, we did well actually. So we'll just.
Runes on LFR. Just have a wait till then people should hopefully get it then. I know it's
Right,
probably
okay.
weeks or so everywhere.
Right, full time is coming in. No, Soulstone. We have health biscuits, please, for him. Cheers, mate. How generous. And a repair, actually. Well, or repair mount if anyone needs it. I would say madam. Okay, right. Full time is going up. We were already. You got this bastard.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Then I might call for a little earlier. We'd rather he
Brains upon you.
first. One's behind you, Yossi, on someone's assault. So lucky. Nice.
Get more shadow build. But get that leave up on the sort of get as many.
Oh really?
I got lost.
It's really annoying not doing it. Coming in. Everyone's back to one corner. It's all hands. Charge out. Might fall off there.
Okay.
I'm on the house. Yeah, just stand right under the
Brains upon you.
Right, tricks and blurs.
Still resist.
5 seconds.
Then let me replay your
Right, so as soon as you come down,
brains. Consume
we'll
them
go 1 second
all.
to big up. Yossi, you're on the big one. I'm on this one.
10.
Time's back now. I'm shanking now.
4,
You got yours?
3,
Yeah.
2, 1.
What happened? It'll be on.
Everyone's stacked between Trotter and the boss. Yeah, nice big behind.
Not all behind if you need to.
Yeah.
4, 3, 2,
Come on, man.
Who's on the big one?
Who's on this one? Who's on this one?
Which died?
Took one for the team.
Because no one was on the big one.
Where was yours?
I just completely lagged out.
You'll pop the shell
Consume
early.
them all.
Yeah, no,
Red flames.
flames out the way. Sorry, I completely, my computer froze like for a second, so I couldn't pull it out. Here, yeah, dick smashing. What did it say?
Confront your own darkness.
Don't
You'll
stop.
see, come back on us, you'll see. We'll still have the hero as well, so training AoE still down for now. Person down, AoE people.
I got the boss.
Can I get innovate from them? Easy, the top down.
I'm getting in 5, then Mr. Red Pro almost.
Yeah.
Got the boss.
Okay,
Obliteration beckons. Consume them all.
Oh, I was a bit slow with that, so.
I've got it.
Chris got it out.
49 seconds.
In 5, then focus straight pin, almost that.
There's only
4,
one major problem
3,
with getting that
2, 1.
Who will share?
It's down between me and the boss.
5,
Oh well.
4, 3, 2,
Now back up with orders.
I'm getting it 5.
Armageddon. So there's going to be a tank as well. So you get
An inevitable
oh shit, down.
obliteration
Armageddon.
beckons.
Dusky's got it when it's there.
Consume them all.
Get away from me.
It's already there.
Wow, how many people doing that red thing?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to have to slide down. I'm going to have to get a fast fight up there.
I was going to say, get that.
10 seconds and I'll get him up.
Fall, hero.
Third thing in 3.
Paralyzed everyone.
Ouch.
Face your death. Obliteration beckons.
Drop off the edge. Speed up.
An inevitable fate.
I'm gonna soak this thing.
Fuck.
Insolent mortals. Your fate was sealed the moment you stepped into the nether.
That's fine. Just go now, yeah, me too, whilst I rest everyone.
Right, those claws, the reason 2 tanks started to die there is because those claws, when I ran and took that big,
yeah, the meteor.
The big meteor, I was in front of the boss, and those claws were still hitting me, even though I was about 20 yards away from it.
Okay, so we need to try. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. So I think it might not happen very often because it's just down to RNG. But if that happens, tank with aggro, just say you're going to move the boss slightly, and people need to just adapt accordingly.
Yeah, just if you move the skull marker a bit further back, and then just say stack on skull, because then DPS don't get in front.
Skull for the boss.
Skull
Right.
for the boss.
Okay.
Just, just let the
You
boss
know
back.
what I mean.
Then we've got a talent changing thing. Make it. Do you mind taking the immunity? I think this will make everything smoother because if the tanks are struggling to do both stealth and weapon. That's alright, mate.
Those claws hit like a
Yeah, they do.
fucking-
Yeah. So Ed, if you don't mind taking the immunity talent.
Oh, alright. I'll miss myself either. They're useful.
It's not me, Cannon, mate, thank you, but it's for Ed. Have it gone.
What's happened to Goop?
DC'd again.
Sorry. I can't help it.
Did you trade in something useless back?
The deck is just running away. I'm trying to give him shit and he's teasing me. What is giving me? I accept your trade.
Right, well, wait, Chris R? Feast up, guys. Can you grab the feast again, Rodney?
Not resing me now, are you?
I've rested twice, mate.
It's alright.
I don't know.
You're lagging again.
It'll come up with 3 seconds.
Just run.
I'm here now.
Really?
That's fine, I'll get him. But yeah, in future time, Chris, I think you should just run if it's fucking out.
Sorry.
I've got
But it's not your fault.
No. I know, you're right. Just, I just had to go back.
Yeah. That's fine. Right, ready check. Ready check coming in, I'm not sure if the challenge back yet. Fine, we'll wait whilst you get food and flask.
Actually, no, that's alright. Carry on.
So, just waiting on one.
Lexi cry.
Oh, dear.
There he is.
Yeah.
There he is. Right, okay, full time again up. So, rotation now is Chris, Cannon, Gooping, then Cannon, then Yosky, then Ed. And I don't think we'll have to take a tank at all, because that's quite a lot of immunities. So I'll try and call that as much as possible. Hopefully my computer doesn't freeze and ending up killing Darren. But right. Not very helpful.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It is a simple matter to show courage against my minions. You face the shadows within your own soul and breathe. Their brains upon you.
Get on the big one. Big one.
Yeah, I'm lagging.
Got it up.
Oh, couldn't make it out.
On the big red apple.
Okay.
Rains upon you.
Gold, okay, so now you can. They'll be safe. Job. And you lost
And let me read. Obliteration. Consume them all.
And then Edge will be on the next one.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Dead lane incoming. Everyone just standing on that link line. I can't. Go check one.
4, 3, 2,
okay, right.
1.
Obliteration beckons.
Get
Who will share your
You ready?
fate?
You can get there. Perfect. What's your cooldown like, Chris?
3 minutes.
Okay. We might have to have. Okay.
Consume them all.
They're actually got their diva. Then, oh. Okay. Everyone gather up. Watch out, someone's standing there with the Giga. One's just like that.
Consume them all.
Hold down.
Fall.
Got it.
That's really bad timing, isn't it?
Yeah, really bad timing.
He's getting. Somebody get the big one.
I get it. I can't do it. I'm gonna make it.
Oh.
No, yeah. Yeah.
Nice if he keeps casting the arts.
Yeah, cool.
Fall. Hero.
Eric died.
Mortals. Your fate was sealed the moment you stepped into the
Doesn't
nether.
look like the big one happened to spawn really far away.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he was close.
User disconnected from your channel.
Oh, Harry's just crashed.
No, he's
No,
setting his
not- yeah.
DVM, isn't he?
Oh, of course, yeah.
There's a rage quit.
Could we get a repair up or something? Oh, nice.
By the way, Legsy charges you extra, just so you all know.
Yeah, well, you know, I've got to run a protection racket. So.
What's that country called?
Your sausage.
Hey, give Ron your sausage.
Your fucking sausage.
Give Ron Cray your sausage. I'm going to pay for a rename time.
Welcome back.
Right.
Can you hear me? Things just aren't going right. Yeah. Can we get another recipe?
I literally checked it.
No.
Ooh. I'm guessing I had a meteor or something that I didn't soak when I was AFK, probably. Focus. Working on release.
Why isn't that running?
No. Yeah, with Focus Tread Flame, make sure that I think this is the first time it's happened, so it's probably just a mistake, but stay far away-ish, so that people can see where to move to, so it's easy.
I saw that really quickly and thought that said bitch please, not biscuits please. Bitch please.
Bitch please. I thought I was the only dyslexic.
Yes, that, Eric, that.
Right, that is everyone. Just friend checking, so there we go. Okay.
I've got Eric just saying.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This battle shall be your last.
Only getting 4 seconds.
Death reigns upon you.
Alright. Okay, what we do
Before your master.
They're actually not quite up yet. Armageddon coming in.
Death reigns upon you. Still you resist. Then let me repay your arrogance.
And then Armageddon again.
Obliteration beckons. Consume them all.
And then if you've got a circle spread out. He's got it, fine. Get off. That was great. Whoa. Right, 4,
3,
okay,
2, 1.
Wait, they fucking thing and do it. Yes.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
And then there's going to be another one after that, which a tank's going to have to soak, okay?
Bring me.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
So tank, there's going to be another one tank.
Consume them all.
Got third flame, out you go.
Wait. Rewind. veins of shit.
That's not what they're called.
What's up now?
Oh, you fucking prick. Fall off. 20 seconds, that's your
No cooldowns left.
And then when you can use these jabs to you might need to, oh fucking hell.
It's
Beware the upon you.
I've got this one.
An inevitable fate.
Okay, yeah, it looked like there was an orange that wasn't soaked, just unfortunately. Wipe it, I'll release.
They won't go.
Yeah.
A meaningless struggle.
really weird.
Yeah, there was,
Azeroth shall
there was an
fall
Armageddon
to
that
the
was
burning legion.
And also need to mention that there's a couple of people that still aren't moving out with those orange circles. And it's hard to tell. Just if you strafe back and forward a bit, you can. And also you say. Yeah, go. You also say if you're the one who's released, who's targeted.
Okay.
Yeah. And then obviously reflections when all the shit's going down and it's hard to stay stacked for those ads that.
Yeah, I got targeted that. I was going to roll out the support thing, so I was like, nope, better stay here.
Yeah, it's just a nightmare. They all combine together, isn't it?
Clusterfuck.
Indeed.
No wonder this is still not done, is it?
No, fuck that.
Yeah, that must be like brutal.
That didn't too bad for him. Like end boss fight.
It's just chaotic, that's the problem. You can't judge anything.
Ben and Cam, did you get a res? Res is bugging out.
I'm just Eric's waiting for a file, so I'm just going to load the driver.
Okay, that's fine. Okay. Any other questions whilst we wait? Well, I think we've mostly got tactics.
Rename Phil Jaden to the douchebag.
Douchebag.
Big red douche.
Massive cunt.
He likes to walk and
Or you should call him Clifford.
Clifford the big red. He's more of a goat, isn't he? He's got like goat feet. Clifford the big red goat.
The big red douche. Yeah. Done.
Once you kill this guy, Argus permanently appears in the sky, which looks awesome. So that's an incentive to get him down. The big red.
Fucked up with the 7.3 PTR and kind of semi-release some next expansion.
Yeah, no spoilers though, because people might not want to know. So yeah, it's pretty much giving away what the next expansion is.
I think we all knew where it was going anyway.
Yeah, true.
So we're going to have Wrath of the Lich Queen now.
Maybe.
He's gone full Arthas.
You mean the Lich Queen?
Well, yeah, either
If
one.
it's a Lich Queen, it's definitely Caroline, just so you're all aware.
Yeah.
Health biscuit, please.
Wait, is there going to be a new Lich King?
Yeah, Caroline.
Oh no, I think old Mr. Four Dragon's going to have a big pop plan next one though. of old. Yeah, I'm not going to carry on.
No, don't. Yeah.
Oh, I know now.
I know.
Go on YouTube. Not right now, obviously.
Yeah, right now, okay. As long as he said it's okay.
Is that everyone? It is. Right, okay, ready check going up. Ready check. I keep saying that. Full timer.
Wait, if we don't already check to see if
5,
okay.
4, 3, 2, 1.
It is a simple matter to show courage against my minions. Can you face the shadows within your own soul and breathe? Beware upon you.
Got a while. And then after okay, look at our team. Stand heavily with that squad. They have two plays. Unfortunately. Armageddon.
Still you resist. Then let me repay your errand.
There's an Armageddon straight after I looked at it, so it's going to be Yossi.
Obliteration beckon. Consume them all.
Oh, mate.
Okay, and the next one that comes in, 17 seconds for the Chris.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, back up. Okay, there, nice. Okay, Armageddon coming in.
3, 2, 1.
Beware. And then if you're not getting a threat, coming on again, stuck in the middle. Perfect. You soak 3 in a row now, right?
Yeah, really.
Consume them all.
Stay doing it.
Move to the outside, you've got Dread Flame.
Leon script, Harley, and Verily. Yeah.
Nice. Okay, everyone gather up, no hero. Lion!
Consume them all.
Yeah, you got it, you do it, yeah.
Give it to your fear.
I'll release.
Your fate was sealed the moment you stepped into the nether.
There's a little one by these tanks. The boss kind of hid it. Missions in wrong.
I'd say we've got one more attempted, I presume.
Time now.
Yeah, 1 or 2.
About 17 minutes, so.
2 minutes till my flask runs out.
About 14, it's going to time pretty well. Resin coming.
Jars. There.
Anyone got an agi pot I can borrow from?
I don't.
Not worth it for a few minutes, though, is it?
No, probably not, to be honest.
No, I've got loads of you always going to need gems anyway, so
There's a feast up, so nom if you need to.
Right, so Karen is the Lich Queen and Eric's the Lich King.
Yep.
What an interesting couple.
Where's the Lich babies then?
Weird hairy goat dog things. I would not stick around to see those.
We're not quite ready for
goats.
You never know.
I love the space games.
One of us has commitment issues, we're not quite ready for that.
Biscuits.
How's biscuits? My bet is you, Karen.
I'm just in it for the Lich King, the threesomes with Sylvanas.
Well, we get the Illyria Windrunner as well. Actually, awesome! Right, spoilers. Yeah, sorry, that wasn't me, that was Jack. Right, cool time to get up because everyone's ready. Jack, please stop giving spoilers or I'll have to kick you.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
If you are crawling on the Glasgow test.
Wanna get on? And I gonna die.
Death rains upon you.
Come again, cannon.
Still you resist. And let me repay your arrogance.
I'm gonna have to get out of it.
Obliteration beckons consume them all.
Shit.
Is it worth lighting?
4, 3, 2, 1.
Right, so we've got more time for another call.
Who will share your fate?
Jump off.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Reigns, who will share your fate? Fall, hero. A meaningless struggle. Azeroth shall fall to the Burning Legion.
Right, we got it this time.
Yeah. We got really close on one of the first 10. I don't know what happened there at all. I look on my death recap, it doesn't really say anything. Yeah, get it done, Eric. Help us here. I don't know why Valen doesn't come across this bloody bridge and help us.
Do they ever?
No, they're not. They're useless on it.
Because they're not the real true heroes of Azeroth.
No. Adgar's not even up here. He's down at the bottom. Yeah, see you later, guys. Up. Because he's lazy, but yeah. He could even teleport up here if he's using not to. Brain check coming in. Hey, pull timer up. Fast into phase 3.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This bad inevitable.
Riz.
Death rains upon you.
Okay, this is you, Mr. Christopher.
Is it? Who's a big one?
Back left. Oh, I'll take it and die. Oh, no, you're right.
Still you resist.
I can actually sort of set
Then let me repay your efforts.
Beware.
Rain consume them all.
Yulin, go, mate.
Spread out.
Big one.
There's one back on Ed. Ed's got it, yeah.
He's still that.
4, 3, 2,
Direct lane coming in.
1.
Next, Armageddon will have to be a tank. I think we've all used last now. No, sorry, cannon, you can come in
4, 3, 2, 1.
Liberation beckons. Who will share fate?
Okay, if you're not soaking, stack on Charlie. One on the back there, guys. Frank. Okay. Phase shift in 3 seconds.
Consume them all.
Brad.
That's fine. Okay.
There's also a little one behind you.
What's your cooldown like, Chris? Cannon? going down.
Yeah, my colours.
Rains upon you.
Okay, so Yol and the next dead.
Consume them all.
Shit.
Get on it.
That's not a nice combination, is it? Okay. Really weird, is it me, or is the visual coming like 2 seconds before the actual damage? Yeah. Then we'll just stay on one for a second. Then I can see the road. Okay, so, here's the available.
Mine's available.
Cannot resist your obliteration beckon.
Stack up, middle, you're big. Middle 3, stack up. Right, easy that.
Beware. Rains upon you.
Armageddon.
An inevitable fate.
They're all covered. Got the big one. I can say the big one then. Careful.
Who will show
Red flame on Greyhound. Red cannon. I have a innovation.
obliteration beckon.
I'm drinking.
Consume them all.
But I was...
What is this? Even when your own fears are made manifest, you will not yield. Fall into dark. Find me, champions,
And then if
I
you've
will
got
grant
Spirit
you
Link,
sight.
Yep.
if you've got Spirit Link, Charlie, can you put it down? Right.
I do Spirit Link
That's
during the
fine. Okay, that's fine, yeah, no worries.
I'll just keep holding the map. Can you see it okay?
Yeah.
Cheers, man.
Does it let them move or does it stay?
No,
Stay, mate.
I reckon someone spam in if they've lost him. It says here, he's where Calypso is. I'll just stay on him because I can heal you. I'll mark myself. If that helps. Oh, nice.
Wow,
That's way better. Okay.
Look upon our wonders, you mortals, and despair.
It's right, it's right.
That shall be your tomb.
Make sure we know when the rest is.
Scream berry and gold.
Get up there. Nice.
Another bomb.
Move out with the flow. Someone stay in the middle, someone stay in the middle then.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, right, everyone's stuck on. Yo, get out of the thing, was a moment when everyone's really trying to figure out if they're or not. I'm going to train, I think. Good job, guys. Fine, 1 minute. Do we want another run?
10%. Yeah.
Fall, a meaningless struggle.
Okay, we'll do one more.
Azeroth shall fall to the burning legion.
But I'm guessing Mr. Bob isn't coming back.
You Bob. Bobby.
For the first time he's just left, not saying anything.
Who left?
Radish.
Yeah, that's
Either DC or Hissy fitted me.
He's on Vinny at the moment, so maybe
yeah, no, I'm
Gil
messaging him now.
Yes. Oh, fuck.
Set Tarly on him.
Yeah. Get his pickaxes on him. Right, who's up? So, do we no longer have ads in the first phase?
In that final phase, I don't think you do.
No, you don't. And you don't have the Armageddon either.
Right.
Just seemed to be that, yeah, just different mechanics that last little bit.
Yeah.
The goal is to get to the
Easier.
third phase.
It's that being sucked into the vortex that is annoying. It's hard to keep positioned.
Yeah.
Easy to have to channel an I-beam, get sucked away.
It sucks. Never, Eric, never.
Right, time is going up. Let's all try and concentrate, try and get into that final phase again. The middle phase is the hard one, just everything going off. But DPS high, I know people die, but there was some low DPS. That's fine.
My DPS is
3.
Like the Fury for next week.
Okay. You can change now if you want, but no, if you don't.
No, I'm really got the gems chunks.
Okay, that's fine. No worries, mate. Right, ready check going up. We were really good with this, with those spirits. Really good that time. Right. That is everyone. So, full time going up. Let's do this.
As you can see, let's fucking do
Let's
that.
fucking kill him now.
Son, cap on you.
Obliteration vector.
Big one's on Chris.
And inevitable.
Yeah, you're right under the big Armageddon thing.
Yeah, I just leave it.
Yeah, yep. I'm getting coming in again.
Obliteration, consume them all!
But out with orange atoms.
Leon, script theory. Yeah, fuck you.
I'm getting again at edge this time. Or not.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Backing up. Red flame. Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Brains upon
I'm again, yeah, You've got your big straight in the middle. I'm tricking. Yeah, the big jump.
I was standing in and then we both go.
Right there. No worries.
Consume them all!
Use out the middle.
Obliteration beckon, consume them all!
They're not
Fall here.
Right. It shows 2 animations. It shows 1. The second one. So we can stay. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yellow corner.
Obliteration beckon! Consume them all! An inevitable fate. Obliteration beckon!
Damn, at the same time.
A meaningless struggle. Azeroth shall fall to the Burning Legion.
But to be fair, in the first proper night attempt to get to 10% health, promising. Didn't do that with cooldown, so it's nice to see. Yeah, so I think one of the trippy things is the Armageddon. It almost cools down 2 meteors, doesn't it? It's just stay in it for like a second or 2 longer than you think you should. Are we not doing proper roulette?
Oh, sorry. Already gone.
No, I'm sad. No, just release it.
Is anybody running any mythic pluses? I need it for my chest.
No, not me.
No, I've got work, mate.
Depends what it is, I'm up for it. Right, I'm going to
back tomorrow night as well.
Go to Fury.
Gonna have to pug it.
Smooth as shit.
Pug it real.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone. Cheers for coming.
Well,
yeah, fresh as fuck.
This cloning's always female. There's a bug where if my demon hunter is in a different form, his demon version of him will always be female.
Interesting.
Yeah, so like if I put a costume on and then I go into demon form, it'll be a female demon form.
Female demon form is so ugly.
When he does those clones of you, Robin's demon form, it will clone it to a female demon.
User disconnected.